Have another one right there. This one.
All right, you got one.
Boom.
I'm not gonna mess it up. It's okay. All right, so I have one bottle. But I left it up there. So I wanted to, let's make sure we don't mess this up right here. And we're gonna talk about this. This is ChatGPT. We're gonna talk about this too. And I'm gonna hit you with the hard questions straight up.
All right. Okay. So can we say this is your third week playing ping pong?
This is
or
come
for
on,
how
bro.
long you been playing?
Come on, bro. You gotta say it like that. Yeah, you don't gotta say it like that.
Meaning that you are still
You don't
learning.
even have a bowl. But this is how it is. You gotta move sometimes. You gotta act and move.
Hey, David, could you borrow me that ball just for 5 minutes?
Then
Okay,
he's
I got
asking
one.
questions. And that's the first thing we're gonna be talking about.
But I don't think you can ask questions while you're playing.
Well, this is everything is possible. Now, he's saying no. He's saying no. But you see how I'm moving and I'm trying to, that we can play and we can ask questions.
Yeah.
And then we talk to those guys and they're supposed to be here. And that's something I want to talk about because sometimes you can ask people stuff and things can happen. And that's going to be my first question because I wanted to ask you, what do you think is something that people are missing when it comes to, we were just in the elevator and that one guy was gonna come in and then he said he doubted himself. He was gonna come in and he said no. He said in this mind, and then I said, oh, you can come in, but then the doors were closing. Perfect fucking analogy.
He didn't have the initiative to come in, okay? Yeah. He thought maybe he didn't have the chance to do it and then he missed the bus. We have a phrase in English, that boat has sailed.
Yeah.
Okay? He missed the opportunity.
He missed the
because of
opportunity.
initiative, okay? And one more time, can you talk while you play? That's my question. That's hard.
Okay. We were just doing that. We were just, okay.
Just for 30 seconds. All right. So that is what we call, buddy, growth mindset. Growth mindset.
Okay.
People who do not want to think different or people who do not want to think outside the box, okay?
Right,
so
right.
they just wait for opportunities to come,
right,
but they do not create opportunities, okay? And I would say 90% of population are like that. They wait for opportunities. That's the thing.
I like that. And then this is something that I struggle with because sometimes I got 1 point and he's a monster.
No.
Hey, all I'm saying is I got 1 point.
Coming from the bottom, buddy, you have to learn things.
Whoa, okay.
You have to play hard.
Do you think, okay, do you think if we, because this is what I was thinking. I told you not so long ago, sometimes you're in the dark.
Yeah.
And I know I'm just jumping around topics, but sometimes you're in the dark and you think you're being buried, like I'm dead. And then actually you've been planted, right? But the hard question is, how do you know you've been planted? Because I was in the dark for a long time. So I didn't know I was being planted. I was just fucking, I'm there. I'm sleeping on the floor, no fan, mosquitoes around, I'm fucked. So, and then we're gonna talk about that later.
So good.
But how would you keep that mindset up and running? Like, how would you
Buddy, you won't never know. Let me tell you why, because many people do not know what the process is, do not know what growth mindset is, do not know what hard work is. So that's why they never know when they are planting, okay?
All right.
By the way, this movie about Batman versus Bane. Okay?
Yeah.
Bane has a quote, and the quote is, Batman has been receiving many punches, okay?
Yeah.
And then he activates like a device, and then boom, dark. And Bane said, you think dark is your ally, but you barely adopted dark. I was born in it. So meaning Bane is used to live in the dark and he knows how to manage difficult situations.
Right.
And taking that into account in real life, people do not know how to manage difficult situations, how to struggle in the right way. Okay?
Right.
That's why my answer is gonna be, people don't know when they are planting, when they are living the process, as I say. So how many weeks have you been practicing then ping pong? It's like 3 or 4 weeks,
You
right?
really want to talk about
Yeah,
that?
you-
I've been okay. I got those paddles like a month ago, but when I got here, I got this guy. He's kind of teaching me some. That guy helped me too.
Yeah.
That guy in the back, they've been helping. I didn't know nothing
They are
about
pros.
this.
They are pros
the
somehow.
pros.
Okay. Now let's let them play and let's
All
keep
right.
talking. Okay.
All right. Good.
Guys,
Hey, gracias, viste, bro. Mala mía, mano. Mala mía, bro.
go over there.
All right.
Go over there. We can.
Hey, gracias. Oye, es la buena, bro. So esto. I have some notes here.
So basically, they finish work. They work from 7 to 4, and then they come here to play ping pong.
Yeah, it's like a culture inside the culture.
Yeah.
Most people don't know, but there's like a bunch of people in the office that they know who plays,
Yeah.
and they be like, "Hey, I'm going down," and they also have like a Thursday soccer team. They have a lot of stuff, bro.
They gather. So that means they enjoy working somehow. Okay, and they know how to distribute the time. Okay, but many people, they finish work and they go home and they start scrolling. Okay, and that way your brain is not gonna feel that you are leaving. Okay, and that's why they take their jobs as like an obligation, like something that is mandatory that they have to do, but they do not enjoy it. That's the situation. But check them. They finish work and they are playing ping pong, enjoying time, like refreshing the brain somehow.
You talking about the brain? I like that you mentioned that because I'm obsessed with this, and Maggie, my wife, can talk about that. I'm obsessed with your mind being free. You need to free your mind. And I don't want it to sound like all these guys who free your mind and all that bullshit. No, I just, oh, that dropped. I was like, what do you think we are, because I'm missing it too. What do you think I'm missing or we're missing when it comes to like, I want to feel free? Sometimes you got to get a job, bro. You cannot just be like, oh, I'm going to dedicate myself to soccer and I'm going to be a soccer player because I don't want a job.
Yeah.
But sometimes you need to get that job. Do you think, that's the question, do you think, what do we need to free our mind? Do you think it's physical? Do you think it's up here?
Buddy, I'm afraid of those coaches that are constantly saying the same thing. Hey, do not work for someone else. Start your own business. That is okay to the point that you have financial support. But if you don't, you gotta struggle. First, you gotta find a job. You gotta save money. Okay, and after that, if you feel you're ready with the knowledge, then go jump in and start your own business. But if you don't have the money, you don't have the knowledge about the product or service that you're offering, do not step in. Okay, do not step in. Now, unfortunately, Anderson, about freeing your mind, about being independent, having the right mindset. We will know when we are going to have the right mindset if we do not read about it, if we do not watch documentaries about it, if you don't read books about it. Otherwise, we are just going to be like zombies. Being alive, but being dead somehow. Okay. So my first recommendation is, read about mindset, read about the brain, read about people who are doing what you want to do in the near future. Okay, that way you are gonna be ready somehow.
That's key. That's key. Just connecting with people that have done it before. Like if someone wants to do what you're doing and you have already done it in your bed. I was moving. This is quick story.
Hey,
I was moving. Yeah, go ahead.
No, by the way, they call it mentors. Mentors. Find a mentor. Find a mentor.
Yeah, I was moving from this area of the city to another area. They're both good areas. There's good areas, right? Nothing wrong with those. But one of the areas is super far away. I'm trying to maximize my time. I'm trying to be around because the bus, I had to take the bus. It's kind of uncomfortable. So I was moving close. Whoever like when I told people that I was moving, if that person was living close by, their mindset was like, oh, good, do it. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Whoever was living far away, they're like, oh, it's too expensive, man. This is the only rich people live here.
Yeah.
Oh, this, that, and that mindset. Sometimes you gotta surround. And this is, I'm not saying stuff that hey, they've been said before.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like sometimes surrounding yourself by people that know how to play, right? They know how to play. You can learn because I feel like sometimes I'm comfortable with my friends, but they're all doing the same shit, and you feel good. That doesn't mean you don't like them. But I heard about this guy talking about. He was telling, he was like opening a new gym, and then he was sleeping on the floor, and then everybody was like, "Oh man, I support you going for your dreams. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna subscribe to your gym. I wanna." A couple of months after that, he was already like winning. He had people working for him. The same people that were supporting him, the same people that were saying, "Oh, big boss, now you too good for us now." So sometimes people want to see you good, but they don't want to see you doing better than them, which is something that I've heard before.
Yeah,
For me,
so-
yeah. So do you think surroundings? Do you think having a circle that might be not people that you know that much, but like they're doing stuff you're doing, you think is key, or you think it's not that important?
Body, believe it or not, or by hook or by crook, they are gonna drag you to their mindset and the way of living. Okay,
Right.
and there is a saying that if you hang out with four people who are lazy, you are gonna be the fifth one. Okay,
Okay.
so that is another expression that means that hey, depending on the person that you surrounds, okay, that means you are gonna have the same behavior or the same mindset. Okay, so it is hard to say it, but somehow watch out with the people you are hanging out, you are talking to, and that you are receiving advice. I would
Yeah.
say that.
All right. I'm gonna just one second because I have some questions here. Hey, I gotta take some notes, and then I use ChatGPT enhancing those notes. ChatGPT is not the only one, but then we were just speaking on the floor in the office, and there was this
Yeah,
lady
with the
that's
girl.
like a good lady,
Yeah,
great
yeah.
lady. But then she was telling, she was close to the idea of using AI and just say, I know English already. I don't need AI. And I was like, all right, hey, I respect your point of view. But do you realize what you're saying is a little crazy? I'm not
Yeah.
saying you are. I'm saying if you tell me, I know when I use a phone, I don't need a cell phone. Come on, you need a
she
cell phone. You know
she
what I mean?
doesn't have the need to use a chat GPT, but however she is gonna compete in the future with people who know how to use it. Okay, and because she doesn't know how to use it, she's gonna suffer. Okay,
Yeah.
she's gonna struggle somehow.
It's coming.
That's the thing.
It's
That's the
coming.
thing.
It's coming. And I don't mean to cut you, but I was just on. Let me check that. Let me check
Yeah.
that. Um, do you think? Because this is something that I've been thinking about lately. Lately, I was not in Instagram. I was not in Twitter. And let me loosen up a little bit because I was a little anxious when I was kind of like playing that because I wanted to win. I'm too good, you know.
But
On
you're
that.
learning. You're still learning. Take it easy. It takes time.
Yeah, good one, good one. Hey, I like that. Everything you say comes with like wisdom. That's
Yeah.
good, bro. That's in the Bible. That's being wise. It's not being smart. It's wise. Different. You can be smart, but you have all the knowledge and you're not wise. So
Yeah.
you can be really kind of like struggling, but you're wise. Now you know how to move. You're like, I don't know nothing about this area, but I gotta be here. How can I talk? Let me talk to people. Where can I rent the house? Is it too big? How much is it? I'm paying more or less? Oh, the transportation, 200,000 pesos. Oh,
Crunching numbers,
see,
yeah.
like you gotta do your math, and then I love everyone, but my wife, which I love, everyone but her told me do it. Nobody told me do. Everybody was like, "You're crazy. You're not at that level yet." Of course, you gotta know. You gotta know when you're ready to do it, but you cannot let someone else tell you what you're capable of.
Yeah.
I'm ready to come here and then just save that money. But they look at it like, no, you're gonna be spending more. I'm like, what?
No,
So
no, you
that's happened
remind
to you before?
you remind me my brother, buddy. My brother, he comes from Turbo, Antioquia, but he has traveled a lot through different countries. Okay, and that was back in 2016. I said to him, "Hey, don't move to the north part of the city because the rent is gonna be expensive." However, that boy had a different mindset. He said, I'm gonna do it. He did it, and he rented a room, okay, to another friend. and somehow he didn't have to pay a high amount of money for rent. And on Saturdays, you see them enjoying the pool, enjoying the gym of those residentials. So different mindset, different action somehow. You see,
I
it's
like that
crazy.
different minds, different actions, and it brings me to my last point because I know we gotta wrap it up. But okay, so this is why I was not using
I canceled the
Instagram.
class.
You canceled the
I,
class.
I had a class, and because of this, I canceled it. Okay, teaching English. You see what I
All
mean?
right, man. All right, all right. I
But what
appreciate
I
that,
love
man.
is people are gonna see this. Okay, are gonna see this.
Yeah, we're gonna make it happen. Look. This is why I was a little like not really into Twitter or Instagram. I was using that, but I was not posting because I was in my head. This is what I was thinking. I was like, they don't need to see my life. They don't need to know what I'm doing. This that, but it was just that monkey mindset. And I
Yeah.
said monkey, I mean the monkey like Buddha, the monkey that's
Telling
talking
you.
to you. I was like, oh, the motherfucker. I mean, I don't mean to curse. The FBI over there had you like, if they want to find out what you're doing in your life, they're gonna find out. They don't need to like, they don't need to do all that. You don't need to like, oh, I need to
Yeah.
hide because at that point you're like kind of like just procrastinating. And then I created my Instagram and this and that. I was already consuming, bro. And I'm like, I wanna switch from consuming to like producing. I wanna create
Yeah.
because I'm getting all these posts, which is nothing wrong with that, bro. Everybody's like, "Oh, you doom scrolling." It's okay, doom scroll, bro. It's okay.
Scroll and learn.
Scroll
Scroll and
sometimes,
learn.
yeah, because sometimes you can be scrolling, but you're learning about fucking
Yeah.
Mahatma Gandhi.
Yeah.
Maybe sometimes you're learning about I don't know, fucking Martin Luther King and see what he's doing. All these people, and you can be like, oh, all that. It depends on what you're doing, but nobody gotta tell you like, oh, you doom scrolling. But bro, sometimes you doom scrolling to something good. I don't mean to rant. I'm ranting right now, but I was using that because I wanted to detox, but I was never detoxing. And
Okay.
then this is my question. I started posting. I'm just posting like images and stuff.
Okay.
But now I have record like a couple of videos, stuff that I want to do, and they set up. They're set up. They're like they're right here. Oh, it's okay.
It's okay. It's okay. Hey, it's okay, bro.
You got some technical difficulties. Hey, we're recording live. We're recording live. These guys are good though. These guys are good. Damn. This is like fast. Everything all right, buddy? You good?
Check in.
All right. Let me know. Man, this guy asking me what we're doing. We're live for Netflix, bro. That's what we're doing. It's on the Netflix special, bro. Yo, he wants to know when on Netflix. We're on Netflix next year.
It takes
Netflix
like
special.
6 months
I
for
know
us to.
it sounds kind of. You want to be on that? I mean, we can talk about it. We can talk about it. What you been listening to us?
Yeah,
You've
somehow.
been listening to us because I'm gonna bring you in next week. What do you think? When we talk about and you can and just talk some shit.
About your likes.
We can. So this is supposed to be for people that are right now struggling. I'm struggling, so we're gonna try to do it once a week, all right? But that might not happen because we're working. We have he's a teacher. I also I'm an inspector too. Sometimes I do some stuff here and there. So, but yeah, I'll work with you so we can work it out. We can work it out because I want to talk to you. But yeah, JD. Whoa, these guys are good, bro.
Yeah.
These guys are good. So yeah, catch us on Netflix on December the 6th, 2027. Hey, you gotta manifest, bro. Hey, you gotta. Hey, if that happens, if we get a Netflix, bro, it's gonna
Talking
be
on
like
TV. Talking on TV. That's crazy. That's
talking
crazy.
into reality. And then I was trying to. So, just picking up what I left, I was trying to detox. But I was not detox. That's bullshit on my mind. So when do you realize that you need to? Because for me, it's like this: AI and all these social media stuff.
Yeah.
For me, and beside, of course, the top three is health, be healthy, and then time. You gotta have time, and you gotta have I forgot what the other one. wellness time, and money.
Okay.
Now all that comes from God, from my point of view. I respect
Alright.
your point of view, but for me, it comes from Him. So again, just taking into account that I already know comes from Him, and just naming those three: health, money, and time.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? Talk to me.
Now, but first going back to the social media stuff,
Yeah.
I had the same mindset of belief back in 2014, 15. I didn't want to buy a smartphone. I didn't want to have WhatsApp and social media, but my students or partners from the university, they didn't want to have me in their groups because I didn't have social media. And then I realized I have to do something. Okay. Then I started having smartphone, social media, and yada yada. Okay. Now, when did I shift my mindset? That was in 2020, 2020 somehow. Okay. Why? I watched a 30-second video, and this video talked about, hey, no matter your profession, you need to know about business, social media, and networking. I said, oh my God. So since 2020, I applied that into my life. I created my Facebook account, my Instagram account, TikTok account, and it has been rewarded. Okay, because now because of this small business teaching English, now I'm like recognized somehow in the city. Okay,
Yeah,
with
yeah.
people within the same field.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
now. Mm, no matter what, social media today is important, buddy. Okay, even if we do not want it to use it. Okay, but that is the way they are gonna see what you are doing. That is the way people see if you are good at teaching or not. Okay, so definitely it is it is a great help. It's a great help.
Right. And I have a quick question. I know we fast forwarding. I know there's a lot to
Yeah.
it, but can you tell people? It's okay, bro. Can you tell people about how this is such a crazy story, guys? This guy was just tell the story. So you record this video with this key, all this that. Just tell the story.
Yeah, yeah. His name is Joseph. Joseph is 12 in Soledad Atlántico. La gente dice que Soledad es un pueblo. All right, so Soledad Atlántico, and I didn't expect him to reply to my question. I asked him, "Hey, how are you?" in English. Okay, I'm a mean teacher somehow, and he replied to me in English too, and asked me more questions. Wow, hey, let's go ahead and record a video. And he said yes. Well, the video went viral on TikTok. Okay, many people asking about it, and Joseph learned English through video games.
Whoa.
Through video
Right.
games. Okay, so that means somehow it is not enough when attending an English academy, an institute. If you have the passion and the eager to learn something, you can do it. And Joseph is a great example of that. And hi to Joseph in Soledad Atlántico, by the
What's
way.
up, Joseph? What's happening, bro? We gotta bring Joseph here with the permission of the mother, of course.
I asked for it, of course,
Do you,
yes.
do you So then after that, you went viral. Then people start reaching out and all that.
Absolutely. I had many calls, many messages, and I can tell you that in 1 week I made around it is not a big figure, okay, but I made like 3 million, okay.
In 1 week.
Yeah, 1 week. I said like, oh my God. And why? Because of social media, because me exposing what I do, and because of the video somehow. So I encourage people to, hey, stop doubting and go and record your first video. Do whatever you want to do.
Yeah, do that shit, man.
Do it.
I was I don't mean to course again. This second course today. I don't try to. Sometimes you gotta feel it. Sometimes you gotta feel it. I get that. Like I don't feel like I have to. I didn't feel like I needed to do this. You know what I mean? And then we're gonna build that Netflix special. But then this maybe you can always be positive, but sometimes this can bring you into something else.
Yeah, we
Now
never
you're
know.
learning how to talk, how to maintain a conversation.
Yep.
Oh, I know how to do that. And then along the way, I wanna go to this thing called Desafío. I need to get feed for that shit.
Yeah.
But like having this, like, and I've done it before, but like doing it like this will make it easier when I'm on that shit winning $100 million, and I'm like, oh, I know how to do this. I'm not gonna be afraid of the cameras.
Yeah.
You see, because it's you know what I'm talking about. So sometimes you just gotta step in, do your thing. I think I want to play another game. Um, let's you think? Let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up.
But one more time,
Yeah.
the clue is mindset.
Yeah.
And if we don't read about mindset, if we don't read about brain, if we don't read about human behavior, buddy, nothing is gonna happen.
Nothing's gonna happen. Everything
happen.
comes from here.
That's
And-
the clue. That's the clue.
Yeah, and yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. During my childhood, I've heard that your brain has the power. Your brain has the power, but it's more like just like a normal saying, okay? But now that I turned 20, 25, I understood that. Okay, everything is in your mind, but first you have to study your mind. Okay,
Yeah.
and people don't want to read.
Was that Bruce Lee?
No, no.
Bruce Lee is on the recipe. Bruce Lee, he was
Rest in peace.
on the mindset of like, be
He's
like
in that
water.
business too of using your mind to
like
achieve
water.
things. Yeah.
Be like water. This was a great talk, man. This was a great talk. This is just a little snippet of what's coming. Again, you can just you can follow us. You don't have to follow nobody. It's okay. You don't have to we don't do all that. You come in, you feel like you feel like you need some positive. Because this is the thing, bro. Sometimes I want to step into the office and I need some positive people around me. But sometimes I don't have that. That's where this steps in.
Zombies, bro. I'm telling you, zombies.
I love that word. And he doesn't not even know that word. And you know who can you can get that mindset from other people sometimes. And then you're like, I'm good, I like this job. Oh, I hate this job, and you listen to that. Oh, I hate this job. And I'm like, man, this is the best job I had so far. That doesn't mean I'm gonna be having a job forever. But as of right now, where I come from, this is like some people are like, you're lying. Some people are like, you don't deserve to be there. How do you get in there? Bro, it's coming from someone that was selling hats on the street to gringos. And then it's like, oh, you're doing that, and now hey, that doesn't mean that we made it, but it's like a little progress in life.
Yeah.
And it's good that you can reflect on what you did on the past and be like, oh, I've done something.
You acquired a skill doing something different, okay? And because of that, you are working in that company or in this company, because many people believe that they have to go through university to acquire knowledge and to get a skill, okay? But the teaching is, hey, doing different things outside university or an institute, you can acquire skills, okay? That's the thing.
Yeah, I like that. That's gonna be the next topic. The university education. Sometimes
Because
yeah.
people might misunderstand this about not going to university. University is another source of knowledge and skills. Okay, it's another one, but we have a lot of ones.
Yeah, like
That's the
Daddy
thing.
Yankee said, Universidad de la Calle.
There you go.
La Universidad
There you
de
go.
la Calle.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
There you
So,
go.
again, if you don't know what that means, hit me. We'll teach you Spanish too. We gotta get. Hey, it's about that. You know what I mean? It's about that networking too.
Yeah.
I don't teach you Spanish, but I just fucking around. But maybe
But teach English. You can teach English
I'm
here.
trying to get. I'm not get JD, but I'm trying to learn from JD, see how he's doing it, because one of the stuff that I want to do is I want to be able to teach from Dubai, from this, and I want to teach to these people that don't speak the language, but they want to. And Maggie was doing it with an app called Probably.
Yeah.
And
I know the platform.
so yeah, this is not a paid advertisement. Probably hit me up, hit us up. But yeah, she was doing that now, and she was talking to these high value people. When it comes to value, I mean money, just that. Everybody's valuable.
All right.
It's talking about money, and I was like, whoa, and I was just thinking about like. One of the lady was like in Dubai, and she needed to learn this and that because this company's going there. And I was like, there's so much opportunity everywhere. And then just let's get into that next topic or next episode. Again, you can clock in. Before you clock in, come in and just get that good mindset. You just gotta come here, listen to two crazy guys, just jab, get that. Oh, watch out! I was close. You get that good energy. in the morning, in the afternoon, you get like, oh, I'm gonna listen to these two crazy guys just talk
Yeah.
some shit. Most of the stuff we talk about might not be factual, but we're getting that energy out there, you know? It's about that energy. Sometimes
I'm
you need
telling
someone
you.
that believes in you, where you can do that shit. It's coming from someone that was, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? So
Yeah.
you can do it, bro. You know what I mean? So just step in, hit play, just hit play, bro. All right, hit us on that ESPN 7 p.m. shit. And I think he wants you to follow. What's your social
Yeah,
stuff?
I'm on Instagram. The user is JD English 20, and
Alright.
on also on TikTok JD
Yeah.
English 20.
All right. We're gonna go ahead and yo. This guy has some good content there. He has you can just I don't know. You can just learn. Some people have this wise thing, like this wiseness. I don't know if that's a word. This wiseness to people, and I would say JD is one of those. Some people have it because they learn from other people. Some people just have it. They just have this like, oh, just do it. Oh, bro, why didn't you hit me up? I was expecting you to let's do this podcast and and this is that. So
Love it,
he's
man.
like that, and
Love it,
this
love it.
guy is one of those that you find these people and they're like, do it, and then you do it, and you're like, oh, he believed in me. He didn't even know me. And then some people, this is not the guy that will come to you like, oh, don't do it. You crazy? You man, you tripping. But this is gonna be the guy that's gonna be, yo, do it, and it's not gonna be critiquing shit, you know. Third caution, sorry, but again, thanks for clocking in, guys. Just keep it, you know, keep that. Don't be a zombie, all right? On that zombie shit. Again, the minorities. We love the minorities. It's
Yeah.
a different zombie. Minorities. This is some guys are make videos and the whole
Yeah.
deal is, but zombies, but
Yeah.
different. All right. I love minorities, but I'm talking about some type of different zombies. Again, man, clocking out. All right, man.
Let me just say, hey, everybody, wake up and smell the coffee. Okay.
Bombo clock.
Bombo
All right.
clock, man.
All right, man.
That's
Good, man.
it. All right, bro. So,